What are we again? Episode 9
Aye.
of the Something About Haggis podcast with Deke, Hogg and Banjo.
Hey.
We were going to do a wee recording with Albert, but he is ill.
He's under the weather.
As
Poor
heck.
boy.
Since we're in the first minute. He's ill as heck. I think he said to me that Mel gave him, he was like, oh, can you grab me like 2 paracetamol, babe? She gave him cocodamol and it just knocked him out for the rest of the day.
That'll happen.
So he's had a great all time. But aye, we're back again on my birthday. Happy birthday to me. 28.
Getting out, mate.
It's depressing. It's genuinely depressing.
Aye.
Do you know how I knew I was getting owl? I got, one of my presents was nose hair trimmers.
Oh,
Got
what's
it,
name was
mate.
it? Who got you that?
Emma.
Oh,
Ignorant.
that's a hint, that.
No, because I asked for them.
Did you?
Aye.
Oh,
man.
My nose hair's hellish, man. That's what it is.
Aye. Mine's all
Aye.
burnt away with the amount of coke I've taken in the years.
That's
That'll
lovely,
do it.
innit?
Nothing grows.
That you hit the 3 seconds after a minute, like.
Pushing it, mate.
So aye. But we're back again. Hope you're all having a lovely Monday and you're all subscribing and to the channel and that.
Doubt.
I wondered actually, I meant to ask you last night because we were having a wee drink and that last night. See, any time you get like the clap or that, do you just phone your sister and be like,
Can you sort this out?
no, just it's happened again. And she straight away, she's like
Passes
away,
at the pills.
Aye, she's away doing to get like the.
Man, I wish.
What is it? The key? Is it like Is it?
I wouldn't have cared, mate. I've never had it.
Antibiotics, isn't it?
Antibiotics,
She
you
just
need
away
to take
doing
them for a
some
week.
antibiotics.
No
And
sex for a week. No fucking. Just take them.
How are you getting on with your
the-
no not November? Or no shag in November, anyway.
I don't know. Does it? I fucked it. I think. Does it count
Literally.
if you only last like 5 seconds, or like just
Ah,
pretend
'cause
it never happened?
you still busting up, mate.
Right.
Well, it just happened to be not on a tissue inside somebody. So. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Why don't you wear a condom?
That would solve the chlamydia problem.
That wasn't a joke. I was genuinely like, why don't you just wear a condom and then you probably wouldn't
I
get.
have bad luck with condoms.
How?
Oh,
I've told you this story before.
probably.
I was in Edinburgh one time, and it was like we were going out drinking, and what was it? This lassie was joking about with my pals and be like, "Oh, get Banjo to come up to my door like wearing fuck all and that." And I was like, "Fuck it, sound it'll be a laugh." So she wasn't expecting, like, she was joking about it. So I had just had like a wee cheap necktie, and I had my trousers on and that, and I took my shirt off, so I had the necktie and like a bottle of prosecco, and I chapped her door in that, man. She loved it, but she wasn't the nicest lassie. Like she wasn't the nicest, but we went out drinking.
That's ignorant, man.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck her, man. Turned out lesbian, I think. She's a lesbian now.
They won her.
Fucking Nicky.
Well, I
Ray.
never. She.
You turned her lesbian, I think. Well, I never.
You were
After
definitely
me,
into planting the seeds.
well, after me, she started going with a boy, and then he tried to fuck me over that night actually.
Bet he didn't.
But no, he did. Like it went up to me. It was like, "Hey, that lassie keeps looking at you and that. We go and say hi. Like, she keeps trying to catch your attention." So I went out there, and I was like, "Oh, hey," and that. Nah. She wasn't looking at me at all. Like, she was well at my league. Like, I made a complete cunt of myself. So after I shagged her and that, like, not that lassie, but that boy started going with her, and then she's a lesbian now, and he's gay.
Nice.
But anyway, I fucking
Did you turn him as well?
I
Maybe he
don't know.
thought you were maybe he thought I'm missing out here.
But she cheated on him with me in New Year. New Year too. Dirty bitch, man. But I know I fucking
New year, new preference.
we went out drinking. She had a pal, and her pal was fucking stunning. And I tried to get in about her, but it never worked. So I went back to the
Sure.
lassie's house.
She was anyway attractive. It wasn't going to happen for
And
me.
like, see when you're like mopey drunk, like just like you were last night, like
What, you mean sleepy?
well, no, because I wasn't really sleepy. I was just a bit fucked.
Aye, because you weren't sleepy, that means I can't be sleepy.
So
You know what I mean?
no, I'm not.
No, you can't be sleepy. I was there. Alright.
No, I'm not meaning that. I'm meaning I wasn't feeling that sleepy that night. Get what I mean?
Right.
Right. So I fucking
I don't know, but alright.
we went on the couch. That other lassie had the bed and that. So me and this lassie were on the couch, and I started shagging her, and I put a condom on, and I started fucking, and I was like, Man, I must have been bouncing in between
We
each
started
hole.
making love.
Well, I was
You have to be so vulgar.
I was fucking
all the
her.
time.
I was fucking her in each hole. Like I was, and I never meant to. Like I don't like.
It's an accident.
I don't like anal, and I don't go for it, man. It freaks me out. But I was literally that
Why
drunk.
does it freak you out?
Let's carry on with your story.
It's a thought of it, man, and it just when you're doing it, you're like, ooh, there's probably a bit of shite on my dick here. Like,
Do you know gammy lasses that wipe their arses? Like,
what fucking right up in there, like.
you'd be fine, man.
But anyway, so I was fucking bouncing in between each hole in that, man. I didn't care what I was doing.
What, just can like
Into
the other?
I was like pumping in and out, and it was just in each different hole, man. She must have had a right gaping arsehole. Fucking either that was wet, which was worrying me. But
It's the diarrhea.
Was a Doug there?
oh man, but it gets
Or Jack Russell was hiding under the bed.
after I finished, man. Like I pulled out and shit, and I was like, I could have swore I had a condom on. Like,
no.
And she was like, oh, it probably just came off, and that's probably in the flare. So we had like a wee quick 5-second look about for it. Wasn't it there? And we're like, fuck it, leave it. So the next day, man, I woke up on the couch like next day, and I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Like, just seeing that, like, oh
I
my
imagine
God.
you've had a lot of them mornings.
Aye.
Like, what have I done? So I got up, and it was like my pal's pal. So my pal phoned all of us basically, like came round and that, and they're like, "Oh, we're just going for lunch." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like sound. And they were my left.
I'm not hungry. I'm cool.
So
No.
there was about fucking 10 of us sitting at the table. And,
I didn't like any of yous.
like,
Not gone.
I couldn't make eye contact with this lassie. Like I was like, oh, but all I could see was her fidgeting at like lunch, at breakfast, lunch, whatever it is.
Brunch.
And
What in the
she
city,
kept
innit?
fidgeting, man, and I was like, "Oh no, there's something wrong here." And
I gave her the clap.
the minute I finished dinner, man, I left. Like I was like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here." And I was still in the same place for the night before, and I got the bus. Where did I get the bus? I got the bus to like bus station. I can't imagine, man. But I got the bus, and
It's
then
not an important detail.
no, but then I got a bus back to Dumfries. I got a bus back to
Got
Dumfries.
4 buses.
I might as well
I think I
fucking-
got on the X75. Oh no, it was the X76 because then I had to get the X75 for CD.
I think it was the 40 bus, whatever it is, and then
Didn't care.
But anyway, I was on the bus back to Dumfries, and I got a text off my pal and be like, "That's so and so away to hospital. She's got that condom stuck up her."
Oh
And I was like,
no!
"Oh my god, man!" So she went to the hospital and got it fucking fished out. Coat hanger job and
Fished
that.
it.
I don't think it was quite a cool hanger job.
I would highly doubt that a coat hanger was involved in that.
Aye.
Extraction.
Excavation.
Come on,
I
man.
wonder what they do with it. Like, I
Put it in
wonder.
the bin.
I bet she's took it with her. I bet she's kept it.
Doubt.
Memento. But no, man, that was fucking.
Based on
awful.
the fact that you said, did you not say that she turned lesbian after it? I think she'd want to do anything she could to fucking avoid thinking about you.
Aye.
Come on,
Well,
I
she
don't
started
think
going
she's
with that
taking a
boy.
souvenir.
She started going with that boy, and then on New Year and that, I started going with her when he was upstairs in the house, and I was outside having a fag with her.
It's fucking ignorant.
I know. But fuck him. He was an arsehole, man. He tried to set me up. Like, fuck him. Of course I'm going to do that to him.
Of course, I'm going to turn him gay just to spite him.
Aye, but I think lesbian and gay now, basically.
That must have been awkward, like when they broke up.
Innit?
You're like,
I like guys. I like chicks. Got you.
Funny you should say that. I just went the opposite way.
We've switched teams here then.
After being with you.
Mm.
Nah, that's me. I'm batting for the other team.
So that's why I didn't wear condoms.
Because of one experience in
Because
your
of one
life.
experience.
Nah, they burst too, man. It's fucking and it like I try
you're
shagging
that much-
lassies. I try.
Because you're that much of a machine.
She's that
Because
fucking.
you're buying Tesco value
She's that-
condoms, mate.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
What
them for
happens
the
when you
get
get
them
them
for the
second
clinic when I'm getting checked again.
That's what happens when you get them second hand, mate.
No. Nah, fucking. I never quite done what you said there. No, I try shag glasses on their period and that, and then I put a condom on because I'm like, nah, I'd rather not. And then they burst, and it's just fucking
That was fucking
Frank.
hoofing, by the way.
That's
Frank.
vulgar.
Like you've
That
never
is.
done it. Fuck off.
No.
I can't a story about
Fuck
that.
off.
I can.
Have you seen your fiance, man?
I'm not wanting to.
Aye.
It's a rough ass story, and I don't know what I get into.
Aye.
What's this?
Nah.
Who does it involve?
That wasn't us.
It wasn't
somebody
us.
else.
We were at a party and this event took place, and
Aye.
the abridged version, and we're not going to get into any names, was this boy and this lassie came out of caravan in the morning, and the boy was covered in blood.
On his face.
Aye.
Eh?
Aye.
Oh no.
Aye. It was, and see, it's like we're talking 7:30 in the morning. Everybody's
so.
hungover as fuck, and he walks out and we're like, I thought I was having a bad morning,
Aye.
but
It must have tasted like rusty
Mate,
fucking
it looked
pennies,
like a murder
man.
victim.
it looked
Like-
hellish, man. And the caravan didn't fare much better, for what I recall.
No,
That was a bit of a nick too.
Shit.
Aye.
it's a nice caravan.
It was. Well, it
What?
wasn't.
What a waste.
Oh man, that's rank, like
But aye. So what else been going on then, son?
pure cunt. No, I went.
Do you remember
paragliding.
telling me last night that you've had an enema?
I
the
mind
way-
something about an enema.
He
Aye.
said something about it last night, but I was only kind of half listening to him.
Aye.
No, I can't mind that. I don't think it was me.
Aye, no, it definitely
It
It
was.
definitely
not your
was. 'Cause
fiancé what
no,
mentioned it?
because
No.
I can see the smile on your face. You didn't want to tell everybody.
I don't
about
think
the
that was
things
me,
that
man.
I
I've told worse.
Were you just getting a wee clean out in that?
No, it wasn't it a choice? Like,
Was
wasn't
it
it just
not?
like a hobby? Ken, I'm just gonna get.
It's just
It's
for
not
a
like
laugh.
my paragliding. I didn't do it for a laugh.
Better just clean my bum hole, Ken.
Some
No,
folk do that. Some folk are into that, man.
got a colonoscopy and that, like
Aye.
wee camera and that.
What
Get to
for?
see your wee pip shoot.
That shit must be
What for?
hellish, man.
What was wrong with you?
I didn't ken. They wouldn't tell me. They genuinely wouldn't tell me. And it was. I
I
was
don't
at.
think that's how it works.
No, I was at the doctor's.
Usually they're like,
This
is
is
what's
what's
wrong
wrong
with you.
So we need to see
This
if
is what
it's
we're
this.
gonna
No,
do.
they're got to be like, right, we're just got to see if everything's alright here, and then boop, finger up the bum. I'm like, fucking hell.
was that, you did get that when you're a lot older if you're a guy, do you know?
I'm about 50-year-old.
Did you go and see a
40,
doctor
50.
for this, or was it just some random guy?
Well, it was
Some
a guy
guy
in
in
an
the corner.
alleyway.
It sounds
but
more like
he
a
had
guy
a
in
white
an alleyway
coat on.
kind
So
of
no, what happened was I was in the doctor's, and then I was seeing this Asian lassie. Man.
What did you get in for?
I don't know. I can't even mind.
Just see what's going on. So I had been
What's
in for a
he
while.
hanging
I
about?
wanted to see how the bit was getting on in that.
I don't know. I can't remember what it was. I think it was my weight or something. I'm sure it was my weight. And then,
Because there's nothing to you.
sure it was. Like,
Oh, you so.
and then,
When was this?
fuck, years ago. No, it was years ago.
Take it they didn't find out what's wrong with you since there's still nothing to you.
Well, no, I went in the doctor's and
We're like, your weight's the problem. We'll just have to clear out your arsehole and then you'll be fine.
we'll just add a wee bit more weight in there. No, I went in the
Stuck a
doctor's.
lead weight up his arse just to get him to the right, just to get him to the right weight.
Oh, it was a wee Asian lass. And I was like, Ken, I can do this. And she was like, oh, we're gonna have to stick a finger up your arse. I'm like, right. fair
Not
enough.
used to.
I've seen your hands. Like, I'm fine with that, Ken.
Have you cut your fingernails?
well, at this point, she stuck the glove on and that wee bit of KY, and then another doctor just whacked straight in. And this is my doctor what walked in, and he fucking hates me. Like he hates me.
I'm shook.
Aye, and,
Probably all the pills he has to get to sort of the chlamydia you keep bringing him.
No, that's
Yeah.
a different doctor's I gone. I did a guy in my doctor's. The guns on your,
That's the guy in the street corner again.
it guns on your record if you gone on your own doctors. I don't want that with
What a
record.
medical record that nobody can see.
Aye.
Well,
It's confidential.
folk can see it.
No, they
You
can't.
can't-
It's
you can't just be
confidential.
like, Google Banjo's
I could be
medical
going into the
records.
hospital and be like, I want to see Banjo's health records.
No, but I know somebody what can what looks at them and that, like, blah, blah, blah,
Why?
What for?
just for shits and giggles.
Just like folk, like
No.
folk this person.
No,
does
like,
she's
like,
I
with
wonder
the
what's
army
wrong
and
with
that,
him.
they look into it and they never seen that I had fucking supposedly had chlamydia.
Trust me when I say the army didn't give a fuck if you've had chlamydia.
I know, but it's weird when
There's
it's
boys that
fucking.
have been running about in the army with herpes for years. Like, they didn't give a fuck.
But anyway, I
Half of them have
fucking
all got crabs
that-
to the same last.
this doctor whacked in and he was like, "Oh no, I'll do it." I was like, "Well, you fucked it, man. Look at the si-
You've
look
got
at the size of
big
your
hands.
hands."
Sausages on the end of them hands.
I was like, "Look at the
Came
size
in
of
with
your
big
hands."
shovel hands, man.
Well, it was, man. Like the cunt was a gorilla, and I was like, I want her to do it because she's got wee tiny hands. Again, I can deal with that. And she fucked off. He put the gloves on and that, and was like, "I just fucking get up on the side of the bed and that, and fucking knees up to your chest." I'm like, "Fuck you, fuck you." I heard the zip began, and then I started getting worried. Like, no, so he did that, and he sent me away to Dumfries for a colonoscopy, and.
Did they not tell you? So he didn't tell you why?
No, he was like, your prostate's fine. I was like, that's
Oh, cheers for letting me come.
Nice
Oh,
okay, fucking
awfully kind of you.
try to fin fucking money up there, man.
Looks like he was digging for fucking gold up
He
your arsehole.
was fucking looking for something. No, so then I went to the doctors in Dumfries, and then they sat me up in the bed and that, got their wee camera out. And I would have literally thought with technology nowadays it would have been maybe the size of that wire. Is it fuck? Like, is it fuck? It's about fucking that. Like that wee metal bit there.
That's a small fit for your arsehole, I'd imagine.
My arsehole's tight, man. Well, it's not now, it's sealed.
Doubt
it was sealed.
It's sealed.
It was.
Maybe that's what they were trying to diagnose.
But
If your arsehole's sealed up, I'd imagine there were some questions asked.
but no, fucking. So I got up in the
What does that even fucking mean?
I think he can.
I got up in the black couch and that, and I was like, I recognise this background. But no, I lay on the bed and fucking.
What do you think, you were on the casting couch for porn?
I was like, I'll just roll with it. No, fucking. So the doctor tried to put a camera in, and I was like, oh fucking hell, Ken, fuck. And
You can't and dry, pal. What the fuck?
well, he had to go at me. He was like, listen, if you didn't want this, like, I'm
Nobody's
it's
wanting
fine.
that.
I was like, I didn't. I've not came here because I'm like, I want a camera up my fucking arse. No, you've told me to come here for this. Like,
Didn't they get folk that get in and do that and be like, can I get the camera up? Just to check. Just for a look.
well, it sprays water and air in that, man. You feel like a fucking water balloon. Like, it's awful. Like, you feel it.
Water balloon.
Psh, psh, psh. Aye.
Do you have to wear like a nappy in that for like waterfall?
Nah, man. The fucking
Leakage.
bust at
You just
your
have, like,
arse. Like.
rusty water.
And I'm
falling
like,
at your
mate,
arse
I've
for a
just
couple
stuck
of
that
days after.
enema up my arse like half an hour ago, Ken. You're still gotta get shit coming out there. He's like, oh, that's right, we've all seen it before. I'm like, fucking sure you have. Like, how is your job? And in what part of your life you'd be like, I really want to stick cameras up folks' arses? Like, what a great job.
I didn't think they sign up for that.
I think they do.
I think that's one of them things where it's like, I want to help people.
Field.
I want to help people, and this is the shit part of my job I've got to probably.
Literally.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was his fourth camera viewing that day. Like,
How would you even possibly ken that?
I asked. Should have said 4.
But you just said, how many arses have you looked at the day?
I bet he'd been busy the day.
he's not a fucking taxi driver. That's the only 2 things you ever ask a taxi driver, innit?
Busy
You
the
just
day.
got busy the day. Time you on till. That's it.
Do you take your your work home with? Yeah.
It's brilliant, man. And then they just moan.
Mm.
The Bastions were up in
I've been
Edinburgh.
up since 4 o'clock 3 days ago. I've not slept yet. And I'm like, you're lying.
Can you imagine?
You're talking at your hoop. You started an hour ago.
It's when you went and got a taxi in Edinburgh when they were building the trams and that, and just hearing them rage
Oh,
about the
dude.
trams.
None but a waste of money.
Fucking ridiculous! £1 billion! £1 billion! I'm like, mate, fuck off, I'm just want to get a hive. Shut your fucking mouth.
Mate, I'm out for a night out, not for a fucking debate on how the local council deals with the construction of a tram line. Get yourself a
Aye.
fuck.
I'm fucked, man. My feet are in agony.
Probably for hitting.
I feel like I've got blisters, but there's nothing there, man.
Probably for hitting the ground at 30 mile an hour.
I'll do it.
No, I went paragliding. It's just fucking. Oh man, I'm fucked. I was near Gatehouse. I can't mind the name of the bit though.
Gatehouse.
A
Well,
field near Gatehouse.
It's got Gatehouse in it. It wasn't a field. It was like
Gatehouse of,
Of
Fleet.
Fleet.
wee mountains in that. Gatehouse station of Mossdale. No, that's not.
Is that a bus station?
Cairnsmore of Fleet.
So it's not got Gatehouse in it at all.
Just
No,
not-
it doesn't.
no.
It was near Gatehouse though.
Had the fleet, I guess.
No.
Aye. Cairnsmore. It's
Did you
past
see?
Cairnsmore.
Did you see the video of that driver going down by Gatehouse? By the way,
Aye, the
that
white
van driver. He's like, it's like dash cam footage, and I'm sitting watching it, expecting this wee like I can't remember what it was. It was like a Suzuki Swift or a Micra or something. I was expecting it to like pull back in front of like the lorry or whatever's recording,
Aye.
and then on the other side of the road, going the wrong way up the road. I'm not joking. He must have been doing over a ton. This fucking van just comes flying down, like heading for like the top end of Gatehouse bypass,
Aye.
like towards Stranraer kind of thing.
Aye.
Fleeing, like.
Nice.
On
I'm
the wrong
not.
side of the road.
Aye, on the wrong side of the road, just fucking hammering down the Gatehouse
Mm.
bypass. I was like, he's fucking lucky he didn't kill some cunt. Like,
Aye.
It wasn't even like he could just veer off onto his own side because it had the barriers to
Aye.
break
it
it
has
off.
like the island with the turn off.
Aye. I can't remember.
No.
That's fucking fuck that, man.
Police are still looking for him. Like.
They're not for him.
Nah.
Not catch him if he's going to hunter.
Well, that's true.
Yeah.
Them police cars can go like.
Mm.
So can the vans in that.
I fucking put into the petrol station the other day, man, and I had fucking hundreds of wood in the car, and I've got a headlight out, the fucking post put in behind me. I was like, oh, here we go, man. They're going to tell me about my light, and they're going to be like, where the fuck did he get all this wood? Because I couldn't see it in my back window.
Why would they care where you got all the wood from?
Aye.
In case I was fucking stealing it or something.
Stealing wood.
Why did you
What
have
did
wood
you
anyway?
What? Didn't ask her.
No, I just had it for burning. So, I fucking...
As you do. I often just find wood and think, I could set this on fire.
No. Yeah, no, it's for the fire at home. But it was somebody I knew, man, for scale. And he was the postman. And I was like, oh, man.
Wanting some wood?
He doesn't like me.
I'm shook.
Nah.
He does, though.
Nah.
I think we're the only two folk that like you.
And even then, man, fucking
Even
hell,
then,
the
you're
day,
fucking arsehole.
I'm liking you a bit less considering we had to postpone this.
What, for fucking 15 minutes?
No, for like 5 hours while you were dicking about with a paraglider.
I was in the air, mate, flying.
Thinking you were a pretty wee bird.
I was like, fucking soaring.
You pause this for 2 seconds. And we're back. What were we talking about there? I can't mind. Sorry, my sister popped in for a wee visit.
Birthday
she
visit
did.
and that.
Give me birthday presents.
Would you
It's
get?
just loads of bars of chocolate.
Huh?
But she'd like
Not bad.
she'd like thingied the wrappers. Like I seen on Facebook the other day. She thingied the wrappers, so it was like half Twix, half Kit Kat. So it said twat. She sat for like ages making all these like different wrappers to make me look like a cunt.
Yeah.
Fair play to her because it's more effort than I put into her birthday.
Where'd you get it? Like?
I don't think I got anything this year.
Fucking
A lot of
ignorant.
effort.
What can he do?
I wasn't expecting knock back. Like to be fair.
You find a new story then,
I
son?
never, man. I never. I was looking at folk getting their head shaved and stuff. Like I got sidetracked.
Fucking ignorant.
And, like small folk being launched off. Fuck knows. Oh, you find anything?
Not really.
You were looking, man.
I was looking. I was trying.
Ken, what was news to me? I never knew Dragon Soup was alcoholic.
Aye.
Genuinely did.
It's
No,
like-
I
tastes
thought
like
it was.
shit.
I thought it was just genuinely. I thought it was just like really strong energy juice.
just high caffeine to fuck.
Aye,
That shit.
it's vulgar.
Aye.
Because I had the police were in the other night, saying to me, look at the shop. They were like, "Oh, just sell like Mad Dog, Buckfast, Echo Falls wine, and Dragon Soup." I was like, "We sell the wine and Buckfast," because apparently they've been lifting it loads of off loads of underagers, and I didn't have the heart to be like, "Did it be a cunt? Just leave them to be. if they're not doing anything, just leave them alone."
Well, they try to find who sold them. Like.
Aye, like even if it's their parents, apparently they're like, "No, you're getting charged with that."
Aye.
Aye.
What for?
So they're actually hunting for where they got the booze.
Aye.
That's fucking ignorant, man.
Yeah.
They need.
When I got caught when I was younger, it just got poured out. And
Aye.
No.
Well,
Tell
I
to
think
fuck off.
the issue they're having, like, because I said to her, I was like, I'll be fair, like, I used to drink a shitload, like, when I was younger, and she's like, I feel like a bit of a hypocrite, so did I, but I wasn't getting into the kind of nicks that we're finding some of these wains in the new. Like,
Aye.
14 and 15-year-old wains, like, are having to get in and get their stomachs pumped and shit at the weekend and that.
I'll teach
like,
them a life lesson, though, eh?
Well, that's what I thought.
Mm.
But
You
I
make a
also,
mistake, you learn.
I also remember talking, like, I can't remember who, was it Wee Damon? Or was it Ian Damon's pals? He had to get his stomach pumped. He was in the venue the next night.
Lad.
And they're like, you can't drink in that, or like you could end up with like serious. This could fuck you, like
Aye.
ruin your fucking life basically if you start drinking in the next 2 weeks. Oh, just take it easy. Yeah. No, you can't be drinking. No, I was in the venue the following night. And I'm like, fuck that, man. Like, I never used to get any of that kind of nick when I was younger.
See, I got in some necks, but I was
I got
never.
into some nicks, but I never had to get like my stomach pumped.
I
Aye.
spewed a lot,
And I was-
but
I never really spewed that much though. I'd spew the odd time, but
I'd spew like.
I wasn't like fawing about the bit and like.
See, I could always
spewing
get
on
myself
myself.
home.
See, that's the thing though, is that a lot of them apparently
Aye.
nowadays can't, and I don't know if it's just, well, what she said was a lot of stuff's a lot stronger now.
Aye.
You should have seen the look in her face, like, because she says to me, she was like, "Oh, how were you drinking when you were young?" I was like, "My granny used to buy me, mate." And she's
There was
like,
always
"Oh,
something
like,
you could
oh,
buy."
a couple bottles of beer, and I'm like, "No, 2 bottles of Jack Daniels every Friday night,
Aye.
sometimes another year on a Saturday."
I was speaking to him outside when we went for fag. He kind of mind kicking that glass out last night
No.
and then fucking off right home.
I
Kicked it out and
booted
fucked
the
right
glass
off.
and just went, "Fuck's sake, Banjo!" I just walked out the fucking
I didn't
room.
even mind that.
And I just assumed because you'd went, "Fuck's sake, Banjo," it was him, and Emma was like, "No, it was actually her." He just fucked off and left.
No, but like, I've never been in a state where I couldn't get myself home, or I've been like spewing on myself and shit like that.
Aye.
Like I do stupid shit when I'm drunk. Who doesn't he?
Okay, I've came in home and slept in the kitchen floor
Like
because I
shit
couldn't get to my
happens.
bed, but I got
Aye.
home.
Aye, it's different.
So the night he walked into the Legion one night and he was already steaming,
I was gas.
and I was working, and he was like, I'm going to fucking drink this bar dry. I went, you're not even going to finish that pint. He had 2 mouthfeels and fell asleep at the table. Aye. And but even then, we never walked him home because we knew he'll get home himself.
I'll be fine.
But apparently a lot of them can't now. Because she was mortified. Because I say to her, I was like, I'd like 2 bottles of Jack Daniels. And she looked like mortified. She's like, your granny shouldn't be doing that. And I'm like, I mean, 9 times out of 10 we were like in the house, which is a big difference.
That's a massive difference
because you're not like getting on like a fucking idiot and like.
Well, we were behind closed doors.
Aye, but you weren't like causing problems for other folk.
Oh,
it was just problems for yourself, sort of, if that makes sense. Like you'd be like, oh fuck, I don't know, Dylan spewed on the fucking carpet. That's just a problem I need to deal with. I just need to
shit
clean that
happens.
up. Whatever.
Right. Shit happens.
But I was like, nah, we were like, I'd just say to my granny, like, oh, there's like 40, 50 quid. Can you go and get us like 2 bottles of Jack Daniels? We'll buy her and Coke and like a case of beer. And we'd have that between like 4 or 5 years or something. And she didn't give a fuck. Like,
the amount of drink that we would go through, like at Campbell's, but beer, whiskey, wine, like on any Saturday night, there'd be like at least 2 litre of whiskey, 20 beers, and like 4 bottles of wine sitting, and we'd get through it. Between like 8 of us, 6, 7 of us, whatever it was.
I went on a staff night out in with Yin job I used to work at, and it was like they were a lot older than me, like all of them were. And actually, I kept trying to go with this married lady and that, man. It was fucking weird. Like I wasn't used to drinking.
You being weird doesn't strike me as someone that you do.
We were playing.
Sound like you
look how much you've changed. Can't feel like feeling weird about chatting up a married woman to letting a dog lick your bag.
Well,
how times change.
We were playing beer pong and that, and it was like vodka jelly.
I hate that shit. See, let's play drinking games. How's about you just sit down, have a conversation, and drink?
It's not even like I didn't mind doing a odd drinking game. Beer pong is the worst of the drinking games. It's a terrible drinking game.
The thing is,
it was when it was at the height,
like you pretty much stopped drinking.
Because
I noticed myself at any time I played beer pong, I think we played it like, was it Kaylee's? Maybe like a do for like Kaylee or something. Or no, it was our cousin was leaving, whatever it was. We were playing beer pong and I was like,
I've not had a drink in about 45 minutes.
I've not drunk it. Like I'm shite at fucking beer pong, so I've not had a drink. This is shite. So you end up just standing there with your bottle being like, oh right, great, and then you have like a shot of vodka and you're like, this is shite. I'm not a fan of it. It's the same like Snakes and Ladders and that. Like I'm not.
Well, we were eating like dried crickets in that. Like it was like a drinking game, but we had to eat dried crickets, and I got a taxi home.
Why though?
I don't know, man. I think it was a good laugh.
Were they just taking the piss out of you? Like,
no, like, every cunt was eating them. Like if they lose and shit.
It wasn't worms, was it? Like it wasn't like tequila worms you were eating, no.
There was like random different shit, like, but I know they're totally fucking.
Because I've ate tequila worms before.
They fuck you up.
Can you get like really fancy tequila? Some of them still have like the worms inside them. They're not poisonous.
I know, that's why they put them in.
To poison folk.
Well, it's like
Angostura
bitters used to be poisonous.
Aye,
well, that is if you drink enough.
If you drink, if that's why you put like a few drops into a glass with Angostura bitters. You didn't like launch half a bottle in and go, no, there's your drink, mate.
I like a lot.
Okay, I mean, but the worms in tequila aren't poisonous. You
can't
just be shipping off bottles of poison to folk and be like, have a good weekend, mate.
I'm gonna Google that because there is something.
Fucking Jose Guevara cyanide. Okay, what I mean? No, it doesn't happen.
See if I'm right here.
You're not.
You're not.
You never are.
I am.
Your guy turned in and gone, I will never mind. But anyway, as I was talking about this eating crickets.
Oh, my data's off. Give me a second. Aye, but anyway, I got home. Mum and Dad were on holiday. And what was it, man? I went on the couch and I just keeled out on the couch, man. I must have spewed in my sleep, and I woke up in the morning and there were spewed out of the couch, and there was like dried crickets which I never chewed up, man, just on the flare.
Swallowing crickets,
man.
It was fucking.
I never used to be that bad for spewing. I always made it to the toilet. I've had a couple of times where I've been that fucked up, like. So like up my grand's house, like when I stayed there, you had like the toilet. You came, I mean, like, the top toilet, and the sink was like right beside it. I've seen me like having the shit, so I'm sitting in the toilet having a shit with my heat hanging in the sink. And my granny's like, what the fuck are you on? And then I talked to her the next morning and I'm like, I don't know what I took a dose of the fucking skitter and needed to spew. And she's, and what was it, my grandfather was like, we've all been there though. Usually the rest of us are ill, like, Ken, because somebody else can handle or drink, but Ken, whatever. But they were always totally fine with me drinking in the house.
My mother was the same. She was like, as long as you didn't do anything fucking stupid.
Like,
I didn't want to have the police knocking on the door. I didn't want you to be in a cunt.
That was my granny's thing.
If you go out and get drunk and you're not an arsehole, because she can't you gotta drink anyway, regardless. Like her saying to me, "Oh, you can't drink. You're not allowed to drink." Is pointless. You gotta do it. She's like, just didn't be a cunt about it, and you'll be fine.
I think it was my uncle was like, you shouldn't be buying him drinking that. I was like 16 or 17 at the time. And I'm like, can you shut the fuck up? Nobody listens to your opinion. You're the black sheep of the family. Fuck up. And she's like, she just turned. He was like, oh, you shouldn't be buying him drinking that. And she's like, hey, if he doesn't, as long as he doesn't bring the police to my door and doesn't bring bother to my door, I'm fine with that. There's far worse fucking things he could be doing. And she just went to the total extreme and was like, I'd rather buy him drink than fit him with a needle hanging out his arm. And I'm like, exactly. That's why I should have this bottle of Jack. That's what she used to get him for my birthday. For when I was 15 to, well, last year when she died, I would get a £20 bottle of Jack Daniels, 20 fags and £20. And she'd be like, there you go, fire on. The £20, do what you want with that.
I used to get drink all the time for like Christmas and birthdays and that. That's all I got.
I never.
Because there's no point in telling somebody that's like 14, 15, 16 that's gone out, and you can they're going out drinking. Oh, you're not allowed to go out drinking anymore. I think the best thing you can do is be like, don't be a dick when you're doing it. Okay, I mean, be a bit. Because we've got right here's some drink. We're giving you this bit of responsibility. Then he take the piss with it.
Then he take the piss.
Because you do learn lessons. Like there was nights that night where I tanned that bottle of tequila straight because you left me in the fucking lurch, and I was like, well, I'll just drink it. And fuck me, man. Like we got back, we were at the bottom park because there was something on.
Was it Doogie Day or something, wasn't it? Or Civic Day or whatever you want.
I can't remember what the fuck it was. And me and Deke went halves on a bottle of tequila. Didn't buy any mixer. Get to the bottom park. He decided he's not wanting any, and I was like,
I had like 2 mouthfuls and was like, nah.
I was like, I'll drink it. So I went through the whole bottle, and he's like, oh, we're going back up to my bed, and I was like, all right, cool. So we get up to Corson's, and I'm like, I've got to go home.
Like I got like a third of the way there and went, nah, I'm out, lads.
I was like, fuck this, I'm
I
done.
think it was like 8:30 or something at night, wasn't it?
I can't remember what time it was.
It wasn't late on anyway.
But I just like turned around and I was like, I'm gone, yeah.
That's me, boys, I'm out.
Get to the fucking front door, and there's like a wee step up to my front door, like a step and then a bit and then the door. Tripped over the step, don't know when, fucking underneath the bench next to the door. I must have been lying there for about 2 hours, like spewing. Like, I was absolute neck, just spewing under this bench, like, fuck. Finally get up, get into the house, get into the kitchen, because I was like, I'm going to spew again. I need to get to the fucking sink. And ken the wee like divider between like carpet and lino that's like in between the door? Trip over that on my way into the kitchen. Face plant doing again, fucking spew in the kitchen, and I'm like, oh god.
You stay in McCabe at the time?
No, this was at my Miller's.
Oh fuck.
Aye, so she comes in
like 17-year-old or something.
Like 16, 17.
Jesus man.
And she comes back for the pub at like whatever time, 12:30. Say she comes back in, and I hear the door going, and I'm like, I've got to get up. So like got up, and she walks in, and she's like, what the fuck is this? You got to clean this up, and I was like, Mother, I'm in no state to be cleaning that up. And just went straight in my bed. I was like, fuck this. She gave me an earful in the morning, like. But that was the last time I drank a bottle of tequila straight. Or like went through like 40% spirit straight myself. Because you make the mistake and you learn a lesson. And you move forward with it. You've got
to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, well, I mean.
You drink Jack Daniels a bottle of yourself. And you drink
if I've got mixer I can go through a bottle easy. But if you're drinking it straight, it's totally different.
You do it with the honey.
Especially when I was like fucking 16. You know what I mean? Like. I'm a lot more seasoned these days at drinking.
I don't drink vodka anymore because of that. Like,
see, I'm not a fan of vodka either.
I don't like vodka.
If I'm drinking a spirit now, I go for Jack Daniels. I do like a bit of Jack.
That's a solid choice. That's my drink of choice for anything.
Aye. I didn't mind Sailor Jerry as well.
Celebration, Jack Daniels.
Aye.
Birthday, Jack Daniels.
I can't drink
in morning, Jack Daniels.
Oh man, it was.
I had Connor's son saying that, man. It was the day of Nan's funeral. I was like, and I had his boy was like maybe 1.5 at the time. Like he was just talking in the mirror, and I was like, by the time we went for the Legion to my bit, and then back to Legion to meet like Connor's missus and Emma, and by the time we got back, he'd be like, Stuart, what does Uncle Derek need? And he's just like, Jack Daniels, and he was fair chuffly selling. I'm like, yes, mate. That's what I'm talking about.
It was the morning in Anne's. This is like what 8:30 or something. You should rocked up to my bit. I'd like just got up and got a shower and like had a shave and all that. Deke comes in, bottle of Jack Daniels, and he's like, boys, we're having a drink. And I was like, for fuck, we had no mixer, so we're just sitting drinking Jack at like 8:30 in the morning straight. I was like, it's gotta be one of them days, isn't it?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
I wasn't that bad.
I think I was the last gen out the bit.
Aye. So well, I was up at 4:30 the next morning to get to work. So
I know, I mean, for like everybody there, considering that I was tanning Jack Daniels at 8:30 in the morning.
I think I left it about I left at about 10:30, I think.
Aye.
10, 10:30.
I'm going to go for a drink tonight.
What for?
You not working? Oh, no, you're not. Are you working later?
No, in the morning. I can get away with it though. I can drink.
You're a fucking rebel.
I can
Yeah.
drink. I know. No, I'm fucking. I don't know, man. I always
Take the
drink
notion. Just take the notion for it, can I?
No, I always drink on a Sunday because it's quiet and I gone into.
Because it's God's day.
I gone into shit.
It's the Sabbath.
I've got to celebrate our Lord.
I gone into shit because it's quiet, and then I see the wee Chinese lady, and she's sound as fuck.
That's the sign of an alky, by the way.
Aye.
What?
Gone drinking in a pub
Says
yourself.
fucking you.
I can. That's why I didn't
You're
get
well
anywhere.
bad for it, like.
Drinking in a pub yourself's different than drinking at home
No,
No,
yourself.
but I don't like going in the pub when it's heaving and shit.
Aye, but
I
gone when
don't
it's
like
quiet specifically, just so it is quiet so you can get a drink, that's not a good sign, mate. Trust me.
Aye. I'll be
Trust
fair,
me.
I like a pub when it's quiet, like.
it.
But
Aye.
I'm not.
But you
I'm
wouldn't
not
make
going to go to Sam's on like a fucking
Sunday night.
like a Wednesday night and
Aye.
just be like, well, there's nobody else here, so I'll just sit.
See, I do.
Aye.
I do, man. I didn't.
I used to go in and play Sam's. Go to Sam's a lot and play pool
Aye.
for a while. I went through a period of like 6 months where I was sitting Sam's like every night, but I wasn't drinking every night though.
Aye.
I'd just sit and like talk shit with whoever was in the bar
Aye.
and see who it was about.
I can do
Have a
that,
few
man. I
games
can
of
just
pool.
sit in the pub and not drink. Ooh, no.
It's not that difficult.
It's quite easy.
Just sit
I didn't
jukebox
do it often,
on,
to be
play
fair.
puggy, play pool. Usually just chill out just because it was like
Aye.
it's out the road. Like a lot of folk didn't come into a pub through the week, so you just gotta get peace. You can just kind of chill out in the area.
Aye.
We had some fucking mad, like leaving Sam's at like fucking 3 o'clock
Aye.
on like a Thursday morning because we'd all got fucked up and played poker the night before. We
Aye.
were just sitting with the bar staff and the hotel staff like playing poker.
We got the fucking Xbox up there a couple times this week.
Aye, with the Xbox
Aye.
and the PS4 sitting playing COD and the tellies in the pub and that.
Aye.
It's good fun, man.
We used to do that shit all the time. We pretty much had the run of that pub for about 2 years.
we did.
Like whatever we wanted to do, we were doing
Aye,
it.
it was
Didn't even
sound.
matter. Oh, you're closing the bar early tonight. Looks like we're going to be here till 4 in the morning.
Aye. Used to look at the jukebox, man. It was like top songs,
Aye.
like for everywhere, and then top songs for this jukebox. And Soggy Bottom Boys, Man of Constant Sorrow, was always number one, and it stayed
Aye.
there for like 3 months. And then when we stopped going, we went in like maybe say like it wasn't like we just bang. It was on Wednesday. We just went nah, fuck it, we're done with Sam's. Like we stopped going in as much. And then I think we must have went like 6 weeks with it. We going in.
Aye.
And we played Soggy Bottom Boys that much that it was still sitting as like number 5 or 6
Aye.
on the
Jesus,
top
man.
songs in there. And that was when everybody was going mental for like loads of different shit in it. It was good fun, man.
Good times. I wouldn't bother with it now though. Fuck that. But
Mm.
can't see how you were talking about eating crickets and that earlier like a fucking weird
There
bastard.
was a scorpion I got confused with.
What?
No, forget it. What are you saying?
You thought there was a scorpion in tequila?
There is some Sumians.
Alright. Well, I'm a
But-
celebrity's back on.
But they take the poison stinger out them.
I'm a
So
celebrity.
they're not just handing out bottles of poison tequila then, no?
Nah.
They used to.
That'd be illegal.
They used to, like, can bits.
I
and
don't know
that.
what I just ate off my jumper there.
Scorpion.
I got a fortune cookie. I never tell you this was my story of the week. Well,
You got
a
a fortune cookie?
I ate it man, when you were away. I was hoping to record for it, and then like just spend 5 minutes munching away in it through the
What was
night.
your message? Go get checked.
No, opposite. You need not worry about your future.
Aye.
Boo.
Bright future for me.
Future?
Future. Can he fucking slip up with you? It's like gonna
No.
No, you
spot
can't.
him every
Like,
time.
it's quite bad.
Spot it
Because
every
you seemed
time.
like Emma last night was sitting there feeling quite sorry for you after you point because we just sort of ripped fuck at you and I.
No.
When
too
you were
easy
sitting
to
there,
do.
what was Hitler's second name?
Oh, fuck.
I never said no.
Ah, you did.
In fairness, my
You said-
sister went, imagine not kenning, imagine thinking that Rudolf Hitler's name was Hitler something. Sorry, what?
Aye.
Rudolf Hitler? No.
Adolf.
Adolf Hitler, you fucking turkey.
That's when we were playing 5 Clicks to Hitler and you were dog shit at it.
You never give me a chance.
You
were taking
you
the phone
read
off me.
too slowly, mate. It's
I
a great
know.
game though.
I know it is, man.
For anybody that's never played 5 Clicks to Hitler, or 5 Clicks to Jesus, that's the pro version.
5 Clicks to Jesus is way harder. What you do is you go on to Wikipedia, and in the top left there's the random article button. You click that and you start. It just gives you a random article, and you've got to get to Hitler's Wikipedia page within as few clicks as possible. It's a lot harder. Well, I find it quite easy.
The blue.
Yeah, it's got to be a Wikipedia link. You can't leave Wikipedia and come back.
Yeah.
It's funny to see like today. We
I
used
got
to do it at uni
pottery.
all the time.
I got pottery.
Aye. It's good. They waste like 10 minutes. But
It's good, like. I swear we seen about I'm a Celebrity.
aye, not as back, mate.
I've seen that.
Did you see the lineup?
Well, I know Caitlyn Jenner is on.
Aye, or homie.
That's the dad, right?
That's the dad. Let me just put up the list because I know Ian Wright's in it. He's a footballer from back in the day. He was Ian Atkin. Aye, Ian Wright, former footballer, pretty decent. Nadine Coyle. Do I have a guess at that? I'll show you her picture. See if you can figure her out.
Porn star.
She's the hot one, I think, this season.
Who?
Nadine Coyle.
Never fucking heard of her.
She's from
Soaps.
Girls Aloud.
Oh,
There you go, mate.
yeah, I do.
Miles Stevenson,
No.
Never heard of him.
the Raksu singer.
See when they say...
Who the fuck is Rak?
See when they say I'm a celebrity, get me out of here.
They have like 2 celebrities that
They
I know.
have 2 folk you ken,
Aye.
and the rest of them are like, what?
'Cause
Oh,
it was-
he was Beyonce's backup singer in 1996, and you're like,
The Gijin was
I fucking ken who that is.
Was it last year? It was Rebecca Vardy, Jamie Vardy's missus. Jamie Vardy's a professional footballer, plays for Leicester.
She's tidy though, man.
Aye, well, she went into the jungle and him. One of the other contestants was asking her how she was famous. And she was like, "Oh, I'm married to Jamie Vardy," and that. And they're like, "Who the fuck's Jamie Vardy?"
Aye,
Like they just didn't ken anything about her. And I was like, "Oh my god."
it's a load of shit.
Adele Roberts,
I'm not a fan of it.
BBC Radio 1 presenter. She's
Never-
in there.
never
Andrew
heard of her.
Maxwell,
Never heard of him.
who is a comedian, apparently. Jacqueline Yossa, EastEnders star, former.
There's always a soaps star in there.
Aye, that's
I think we should
Always.
start a campaign to get Banjo into there.
Roman Kemp,
I would, man. I'd love that.
Capital One DJ.
I would book with the eating shit. I couldn't handle that.
Apparently they're taking the critters out. I'll get to that in a minute. They're taking out some of the eating. Caitlyn Jenner said that before. James Haskell.
Get her to eat
I
a
bet
big
she
dick.
got paid fucking.
Oh, she'll be the highest paid on
Bank
it, I would
for
assume.
that.
Yeah. James Haskell, former rugby player. Kate Garraway, GMB, Good Morning Britain host.
I sort of recognise her.
And she's the last gym.
Lorraine Kelly, that's who you want on there. She'd be class.
I seen this thing on BBC. They said they were taking out the eating of insects or some shit, and I was like, why the fuck would you even bother watching it then?
Vegans.
Aye, like
You know what I mean? Like,
that's the only thing you
90%
watch
of
it for is to watch them eat like a camel's testicles.
I don't like it. I don't watch
Or
that.
here,
but,
eat
like,
this giant fucking fruit grub, and you're like,
I just
Yeah,
like
here
it
we
when
go.
somebody gets tortured. Like,
Live insects will not be eaten in this year's I'm a Celebrity in a permanent change to the reality show. Previously been criticised for using live bugs in its Bush Tucker trials. Some tasks in the show have included insects being eaten alive or dumped onto contestants.
so what? They're not even getting dunked on them now.
I don't know.
Is that because it's
taking a look
animals
at-
and that?
Producers have taken a look at the trials and decided that no live critters would be eaten in the trials this year. They've been planning this for some time, and it's actually last year beachworms were the only critters eaten live, but this time around they've decided to implement the change fully and permanently.
they're just gonna
So
kill them
they'd be eating,
beforehand.
look at that. What is that?
That's
the
all you watch.
witchetty grub.
That's all you watch it for. Is
God.
to watch somebody
Would you
eating
do that?
No,
giant
the fuck.
grubs and eating something's
Well,
testicles.
if I had the chance of fucking winning the money in that, then I fucking right would.
How much do you win for it? Is there a
No.
money winner?
5 minutes of fame.
$250,000, I reckon.
Do you? I didn't think you win. I can they get paid to get on.
Surely, if they're celebrities, they don't need the money.
They're desperate though. Prize money.
They should just send a total junkie in there in the mix, like Methadone Mike. Just send him in there for the shits and giggles.
Methadone Mike.
Methadone Mick.
Aye, that's what I meant.
That's just an actor, though. You need
Well,
to send an actual.
Someday like that though,
You need to send.
like the local junkie and CD. Send him in.
There's a few of them.
Apparently,
Fight to the death for it.
so last year Harry Redknapp won. He's football manager, pretty famous in the footballing circles. Apparently, he got $500,000 for taking part. I don't know if that's like his fee for going in, or if he
Yeah,
got a bonus for winning or some
Nah, that's
shit.
probably his fee
Maybe
for
off
getting
of-
in.
The fee each celebrity receives for heading down under doesn't change, even if they leave the jungle victorious. I'm wrong. On top of their appearance fee, the winner of I'm a Celebrity also gets the title of king or queen.
You got any figures?
So you didn't get anything? No, about the moment.
You'll get money after you leave in that with like sponsors and fucking
Aye,
photo
for sure.
shoots and shit like.
But like, apparently it's a pretty wide range because Emily Attack, Ken, the hot lassie for the In-Betweeners, the blonde gin,
Aye.
she was in it the same year and she got between 15 grand and 40 grand, whereas Harry Redknapp got $500,000.
That's not fair. That
So it depends on like your star power, because like more folk are going to watch Harry Redknapp,
Aye.
or like fans of Harry Redknapp, football fans.
I wouldn't. Shite.
I never Emma watches it.
I didn't watch it.
I'm not a
but-
fan of Caitlyn Jenner, but I want to watch it just to watch her like going through the trials, because you know, like,
Honestly, she should be in fucking jail.
you know, Kim and that will be
She
sitting there
fucking killed a
texting.
person.
Kim will not care.
Like, she legit, like,
Aye.
that person is a fucking murderer.
Aye.
She killed someone. She should be in fucking jail.
Mm.
And then she got Woman of the Year. And you're like, no.
She's not even a woman, too.
Well, I mean, depending on your views, she is or she isn't. Either way, she's a fucking murderer. She killed a person.
Was it a car accident?
Aye.
Was she steaming?
I think so. Either was she texting on her phone or something?
I didn't see the story.
Bit
I
of
didn't even
makeup
care.
on.
It was something like that. It was something like that. Like,
Adjusting her cock.
because apparently she was... apparently she was going to do the Comedy Central roast of Caitlyn Jenner.
Aye.
And she specifically said, like, do not mention anything about that car crash.
Me killing that.
Or I'll
person.
just leave. And she justified it as Ken and family lost someday, so it shouldn't be a joke. And you're like, no. You just didn't want folk reminded that you fucking killed a person.
When was this?
They got
like
hush
2
money
years
for
ago or
that,
something.
like.
Aye.
They got some serious hush money.
Fuck knows, mate. Didn't care.
I would have sued the bitch, like. How can she get away with that, though?
I've no
Court,
fuck,
mate.
because money.
Court.
I didn't fucking care.
But
Yeah,
like,
you get a good enough lawyer, they'll get you out of anything. You got the money for them.
aye, but what did they say? Like, she was fucking.
It's not about in court. What is it they say? It's beyond reasonable doubt. Like, if there's a reasonable doubt that that you're not like responsible, then you get off. Like in court,
She was apparently speeding.
right.
So apparently, sheriffs had previously decided the 65-year-old had been driving too quickly when her SUV collided with two cars, pushing one into oncoming traffic.
Right.
So.
And they didn't charge her.
So she would have been speeding and hit a car on the same side of the road there,
Aye.
and then it pushed. Aye, so it was her fault.
Well, aye.
I didn't
Exactly,
care.
aye.
Aye.
But that's what they would argue in court. Is you
Mhm.
get to a point where it's like you don't have to prove them innocent, just innocent enough. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Like, it's beyond reasonable doubt is your bar for prosecution. So if you can present reasonable doubt to the jury, you can't get conviction.
Mm-hmm.
What bitch?
I think it's bullshit.
Aye.
It's the way it is.
Get what I mean?
That's how OJ
if
got
I
off
did
as
it-
well.
If I did it or somebody else did it, man, they'd be fucking straight in the jail.
You didn't have the money to pay for the lawyer, mate.
Aye.
That's the difference. That's how OJ got off, man. Like,
Twice.
they had him dead to rights.
Mate, he's fucking mental. Like, he got out of fucking jail.
Aye.
And now, have you seen his Twitter?
Nah.
He just
Oh,
goes
no, I've
on,
seen the first tweet he
like
put out.
nothing ever
Oh,
happened.
what's
He does like
Aye.
videos and
Yeah.
like as if nothing happened. And he's like talking about like NFL drafts and
I
stuff.
think the Celtics are going to win with the 2 points under, and
Celtics are basketball, mate.
is it? I've no idea.
Well, he's like, oh, such and such has been traded for the Giants to the Falcons. I think that's a great move for them. Give them a stronger offensive position. And you're like, you killed two people, mate. Get the fuck off the internet. Like, and folk are
You wouldn't
watching
have
it. Just,
Facebook or Twitter or anything if you killed two fools.
he did. He does.
He just started his Twitter recently. Well,
Aye.
a year ago maybe or some shit. I remember seeing the post because his first video was weird as fuck. It was proper dad. Like,
Aye.
no really caring what the internet is. Try to do it.
Twitterverse or
Yeah,
whatever the fuck
it was
it is.
Twitterverse, he said.
Oh,
He's
man.
like, I'm the
It's
real.
so
I know there's all
fucking
these
cringe.
fake OJs out there. I'm the real OJ.
Aye.
You're like, all right, mate. Cool.
It's no.
I know that he shot his wife or something through the fucking. Was that?
No, you're thinking Oscar Pistorius.
Shot
Are you?
through the bathroom door or something?
You're thinking Oscar Pistorius.
What
he was an
happened to him?
Olympic
He's in jail.
or a
I think
Paralympic.
he was a
Aye,
Paralympian.
because he's got like Ian
and he was like,
He has no
he was a
legs.
like,
Well,
he
no,
was like
he's like
the-
amputated from the knee. Right?
Yeah.
Both legs, I think.
he was like the Paralympian. He was like, I'm good enough as a Paralympian
that I can
to
shoot
compete
somebody.
against
The
actual
folk.
Olympians.
Aye.
And
He
then
was
the
a
whole
sprinter,
argument
right?
was,
Or a hurdler or something.
yeah, he was I think he was a sprinter.
Aye.
But apparently they be fucking scoop skiing advantage, like
I mean,
The blades,
the wee kangaroo jumper things. Aye.
the blades that he uses for
Aye.
legs.
Could be.
I mean,
Well,
he's got a
apparently
big
there-
enough a disadvantage not having
apparently-
actual legs.
Aye, well,
Know what I
apparently the thing was
Give me
for them,
cut my legs off and give
depending
me
on like
bionic
what it
legs,
was
man.
made of,
Yeah.
and like the different way it can be made,
Yeah.
it would it would kind of like springs propelling him forward, sort of thing.
Yeah.
That was their argument. And he's like, no, give me like the shittest blade you can get, and I can compete with these guys.
Ah, well.
And then
Did he get out of jail?
Yeah.
Did he?
Did he not get let out in house arrest or some shit?
Yeah, he got let out after like I think he was supposed to go for 10 years or some shit. I don't know the exact numbers, but it was something like he was meant to go to jail for like 10 years and served like 18 months, and they were like, oh, you can just be under house arrest since you're loaded.
Maybe.
And his
Both
family
of his feet had been
loaded.
amputated when he was 11 months old due to a congenital defect. There you go, mate.
The genitals will do that to you, like.
Don't know what that means.
You've got genital defects, right?
Ew.
It's 'cause of
Murder
third leg.
of Reva Steenkamp. That was it. So he got convicted for culpable homicide in 2014 and murder in 2016. He got 5 years in 2014, 6 years in 2016, and then 13 years in 2017. So I'm assuming they added more as the like.
Who's that?
This is Pistorius.
Oscar Pistorius.
Oh, no.
Imprisoned at Atteridgeville Correctional Centre. Aye, apparently he's still there. He was in some jail from 2014 to 2016, and now he's in Atteridgeville Correctional Centre.
Mind the thing where it used to.
He killed her on Valentine's Day. That's fucking ignorant, isn't it?
Mind the thing
How
like,
romantic.
back in the day, and that you used to, if you were got to jail for killing somebody, you would like plead insanity.
Aye.
Like, see now, man, you wouldn't do that. Like, fuck being locked up in a fucking nut house. Like,
There was
Wait, Oscar Pistorius.
There was students done that. Like they signed their cell into like a mental hospital to see what it was like for like a week, and then after the week was up, they were like, "I know we're actually students. Like we're doing this as part of like a test or whatever." And they went, "No, you're staying." And they
I
just
wouldn't
thought that
trust
was a
them,
part of
like,
like their schizophrenia or something, and it took them like they had to like be able to phone folk that knew that that's what they were doing, and it took them like months to get it.
See, I wouldn't just shit like that. Oh, man, anybody watch that fucking 60 Days in Jail?
No.
Nah, I seen. Yeah, my sister kept going on about it, but fucking, I seen like.
What was it about?
Civilians gone in and 60 days in jail. But I watched the wee.
He was
like,
taking the piss. Banjo.
I watched. Well, I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Smart wee cunt and that. There was like a wee trailer in that, and it was a wee clip. They were all in their bed. I think there was 4 of them in their bed, and this guy just woke up in the middle of the night to get a scoop of his peanut butter, like in his wee peanut butter jar.
What, in jail?
Aye, in a room where like, and you seen him
With
pick
peanut
up,
butter?
Aye, and you seen him like pick up the peanut butter. He's like, some cunts had a big scoop out of that, so he's waking every cunt up in that, like, you fucking touch my peanut butter. And he was fucking punching this guy in the face and that just for the peanut butter. But the guy he was like, no, I never took your peanut butter. And then just started fucking laying into him. And then it was a guy who's like a civilian. He was just like, I need to get the fuck out of here. Because he used to be like a...
He's got to find out I nicked that fucking peanut butter.
Well, he used to be a postman.
Aye.
Yeah, he used to be a postman. So
I watched what's it called? When They See Us. Have you seen it? It's on Netflix, man. It's fucking unreal.
Hello. Mine's fine.
Bum ba bum bum.
I think mine's okay.
I don't know what the fuck happens with it.
Bum bum bum.
I maybe look for some new software.
Are we keeping that in just for the shits and giggles, or like?
It's got to be annoying as fuck.
Oh no, it's a rape story, innit? And then we've sped it up like we're coked out our cunts.
We've not sped it up. It
No, we
happened.
never sped it up. There was a computer issue, so we'll just cut that out.
That's probably getting edited.
Basically, if you've not seen it, have a look at When They See Us on Netflix.
Yeah.
It's a fucking hell of a show, and it's based on a true story.
We were trying
mostly it's a true story.
Yeah.
If
We
you look up the Central Park 5, it's that.
had some computer problems.
Yeah. Again,
I'm gonna have to get new software. It's a fucking problem. Because
naked.
it's been fine for 54 minutes, and then it just decides I'm going to fuck this, and kicks the arse out the audio. So that's what I spend my week doing. Can't wait for that.
It's good fun, innit?
I struggle turning up, never mind fucking sorting through it.
Again, I've got to fucking edit this tonight.
Man, fuck that.
Sort all this shit out.
What are you working this week? You on early or late?
Backs, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's alright. Plenty of time, mate.
It's definitely not going to be on Spotify in time.
No.
On iTunes. Just as a
Shit
heads up.
happens. I can put that out on the Facebook. No, I
Aye.
wouldn't worry about it. I'm only driving the fire engine this week.
Nino.
Blue lights.
Is that right?
Excited, son?
Aye and no. You'll find out in the next podcast whether or not I wrote a fire engine off this week. Depends.
So, I had a thought this week, Banjo.
Alright.
Ken, in the last week, we were talking about Pearl Harbor and your insight on history was quite the.
I never watched it. I never watched the fucking.
It's fucking ignorant for one. Not doing your homework again. But I thought it might be quite interesting to get your opinion on some other historical events or people from history that maybe you could give us your opinion on.
Rudolf Hitler.
Hitler is actually, funnily enough, how I came up with the guest, or well, the person I want to talk to you about today. You see what you think.
Yeah.
This might get cut. Anne Frank. What can you tell me about Anne Frank? Do you ken who she is for?
She's the best hide and seek player in the fucking. She hid in an attic for fucking ages.
Why?
Where family because the Germans were after her. She was Jewish.
Right. Where
Did
did she
that in
hide?
English in the basement in the attic.
No, country, mate. What country was she from?
Germany.
Wrong. I don't know what actually. She maybe was German, but she didn't hide in Germany.
Dutchland. Fuck knows.
Dutchland. She was a German Dutch Jew.
Oh, there you go.
She was born in Frankfurt, but she didn't hide in Germany. I'm asking you where she hid.
I said Dutch, so I was close enough.
I know. I'm asking you where she hid though.
England. I have fucking no idea.
Amsterdam, mate.
I was at
She hid in England for the Nazis. Aye, that's what
Fucking
happened.
hell.
Amsterdam. I should have.
I'm
known
shocked that you can't that.
I'm actually super impressed.
I'm
Miss
very
Dobby.
impressed.
Miss Dobby fucking made sure I read through that.
Oh,
book.
you were at Catholic school, weren't you?
No, well, I was at Catholic school for my primary school, but we never learned about that. Fuck.
I'm shocked that you can't that. I thought
The
it
Catholic
was way
Church
funnier.
tries to kind of sweep that away though, because to be fair, the Pope openly, I'm pretty sure the Pope openly supported Hitler.
Aye?
Aye,
Don't know, mate.
because Hitler said that he would institute like Roman Catholicism
Prima
as
nocta.
the religion when he took over the world, essentially.
Oh, Jesus.
And he went, "Aye, all right."
No bother.
Coke was coked up at his fucking cunt all the time.
Well, I'm gonna have to look for another.
He was at
famous
his fucking
person.
trumpet. Like, apparently, Mussolini wanted like out between him and Hitler, and he
When
was like,
spoke to
"Right,
him.
this next meeting I'm having with him, I'm going to say to
I'm
him."
gotta fucking
I'm
tell
out.
him. I'm telling him.
Hitler came in like
Coked at his cunt.
absolutely
Steroid
his
his
fucking trumpet and just shouted at him for 6 hours, and he was like, "All right, no bother."
Couldn't even get
Sorry,
a word
pal.
in.
Didn't he get a word in? You know what I mean?
Feels fucking bad, man.
What other folk have you got for me?
See, I thought we would have a while on that, Ian.
No, I know.
But
Anne
you
Frank,
kind
like.
of fucked me with
I'm a
actually knowing it.
Booyah!
Did you see when Justin Bieber went to visit the Anne Frank Museum? He was like, "I'm sure she would have been a believer."
Oh, I seen that.
Oh no. Did he? Did he say
That's a
that?
wee shame.
What,
That's-
he's a
that's what it
twat.
Right, wait a minute.
She'd only been caught when she was belting it fucking baby, baby, baby.
How did she get caught again? Somebody stepped on a cricket board or something?
I think somebody dobbed her in.
Hmm.
Or in her family. I'll just check. We should probably try and get that right, maybe.
Aye.
Man, do you
Because
see the
she
new
is-
films out? Who's that? Right, this is gonna sound bad that I can't remember her name. The black lady what freed all the slaves.
What?
Pass.
What's what?
The black lady that freed all the
aye,
slaves?
like the fucking she helped all the slaves. She helped thousands of them or something.
Oprah?
What
Other
time
kid.
period? What time period are you talking about?
Yeah, fucking like before my time.
I'm shook.
No, fucking like came in like
Slavery. Not been a
Aye,
thing for
slavery.
23 years.
aye. What's her name? Oh man,
I don't know. I didn't even ken who you're talking
Neither
about.
do I.
Where's my phone?
You're not trying to think of Rosa Parks here, are you?
No, I don't know who that is.
Apparently somebody dobbed in Anne Frank. Just an arsehole.
No need for that.
No need,
Yeah.
mate.
Grassing bastard.
No time for a grass. Fucking pricks.
Stitches get stitches and all that.
I'm gonna find this one.
Right, so what were you talking
Harriet
about?
Tubman.
Right.
You know who that is?
I've heard the name. Aye. I should really ken that as well.
Harriet Tubman was American abolitionist and political activist born in slavery. Tubman escaped 13 missions to rescue approximately 70 slaves.
Abolitionist.
Aye, including family friends, and she used the networks anti-slavery activists. And oh man, she was a fucking legend.
She ran the Underground Railroad. Shout out.
That's it. There we go.
I don't think she's
Shout
listening to the
out.
There's a
podcast.
film about her. Like
You gotta watch it.
I am, but I'm waiting for it to be a good copy.
So your guy
So you
pirate
gotta
it.
pirate it.
Pirate
It's fucking
You
ignorant.
got to steal for the
I'm
woman that
not.
freed the slave.
it. She's not getting the money. She's fucking.
Really?
Long gone now, like.
You think?
Well, what year was that? She would be like fucking 102 or something.
Should be older than that.
102.
I'll put up some inventors and let's see if you can figure out what they invented, mate.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Scottish inventors.
Paracetamol.
Right? Who invented paracetamol,
Oh,
mate?
no idea.
Penicillin,
Penicillin was
That's-
Scotland, mate.
That's what I'm meaning.
steel
Right.
wire,
Aye.
the television, telephone,
Nutella.
Mhm.
Nutella. No.
Nutella. Shut the fuck up.
Um,
How about we go for somebody back in the fucking day? Could you tell me Da Vinci? Because he's got a lot. What did he
Painting.
invent?
Painting.
No, he was a painter, but he was
The
also
code.
an inventor.
He invented the code.
He invented Tom Hanks. That's what he did. Fucking hell. Do you ken through his paintings? What did he paint? Everybody kens what Da Vinci painted. One of the most famous artists in the world.
The willies on the ceiling.
The willies.
Are you talking about the Michelangelo?
He's talking about the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
That's Michelangelo.
No,
mate.
Michelangelo.
Is that the one who did the statue of the penis too? Or another big statue of a penis, but a guy.
Just cutting about in the fucking 15th century making statues of cocks.
Like, that used to be a thing in Roman times, man.
Fucking hell.
Do you, when we went to Pompeii, there was just dicks everywhere, like
Aye.
just dicks carved into brick on the sides of houses and that,
Aye.
and that's what they were like because it was like a sign of fertility.
I see ken how
Fountains and everything.
in the statues you see like the
Honestly,
wee
it's mental.
like leaf that covers where the dick should be.
Aye.
That's because it was during some time period, I can't remember when, but they decided that it was like manky as fuck to have them on statues, so they just went around and chopped them all off and then put the leaf on to like cover the spot.
Mhm.
They weren't actually made like that.
Oh.
There's a factory, mate.
There
Aye,
you
so
go.
Da
Some
Vinci's
knowledge
paintings,
for
mate.
you.
What have we got? Maybe the most famous painting ever in history.
Whoa.
Scream, I reckon.
That's Van Gogh, mate.
Mm.
I'm surprised.
I know his paintings, like.
Name another Ian.
Maybe the most famous painting.
Starry Light or something. Starry Night. Star Night.
Is that not a Ellie Goulding song? Not Starry Eyed.
Everybody's starry-eyed.
Have you heard of the Mona Lisa banjo?
Aye. Oh, yeah, right.
Aye.
Thought it was Van Gogh.
You did feel like Van Gogh, didn't you?
Man. What was it? Absinthe he drunk, wasn't
He cut off his ear,
it?
didn't
He was tripping balls in absinthe.
he? He's done it for his missus, for his lover. He cut off his ear to show his love. Have you ever thought of that? Try and steal one of these junkies' hearts.
Just cut my nipple off and
Send your ear to them. Don't know if it worked, like.
Be a laugh though. It's a story, innit?
Somebody did it on the podcast, didn't it? James Watt, you ken him? Scottish inventor.
light bulb.
Yeah.
Yeah, idea. What? Electricity.
He invented what?
He invented electricity. No, he didn't.
What's it?
Steam engine, mate. Trains. Very important.
Shite name, man.
Aye, because he picked his name. That's what he done. He had the invention and then changed his name. Let's have a look. I'm actually shocked that you can't see many of these. Thomas Edison, another famous one.
I know him.
Do you?
Light bulb.
Shout, mate. Look at you. Alexander Bell.
Telephone.
Fuck.
Do you know he made the telephone so he could talk to his wife and mother, but they were both deaf.
No.
Aye, both deaf.
Jesus.
What was the point?
This has got nowhere, mate.
You know,
You're too good at that.
the first number Alexander Graham Bell ever dialed, he got through to Chuck Norris.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, like, give me something decent.
I'm trying to find them. Oppenheimer.
Ken, what I wanted to ask you about?
Beer.
What?
I need
No.
folk to like kind of help me and Hog here. How many of you have heard of Goldie Looking Chain? By the way,
Goldie looking chain.
because
Shout
it's
out.
a fucking travesty that none of
It's
you
a
have.
dying
Shite.
fucking thing, innit?
Aye.
I used to have Goldie looking chain. Is that all you wanted
Pop
to
on your
ask?
face on the microphone.
Oh, I can.
Aye, I just wanted an idea of folk like. Have any of you heard of Goldie Looking Chain?
We
How
seen
many
them
of
at
you are
Wicker
like?
Man.
All these fuckers are going to be like, aye, I know them. Wait till I Google it, and then Google it and be like, aye.
Well, it's not a bad thing if they have a wee Google. Have
Aye.
a listen, they'll love it.
Soap bar. Fucking everybody kens Guns Don't Kill People.
Aye.
Everybody knows that. Even you know that song.
White people do.
Rappers do. Guns don't kill people, rappers do.
Please do.
I saw it on the documentary on
BBC Two.
Welcome to Newport.
Uh,
It's some fucking belting tunes, man. They just
Soap
sort
Bar.
of faded away to nothing.
Soap Bar was a good song. They weren't that big, to be fair. It was more like a cult thing.
God.
They were quality, man.
They were
Aye,
good.
but they just kind of were there and then just, nah, that's them, they're done.
Aye.
Kind of like Dirty Sanchez and like Jackass and
Well, Jackass hung about. though, eh?
Jackass.
countless other shit that you used to listen to when you were younger.
Jackass hung about. They had like 4 movies, and then Johnny Knoxville done, what was it, Bad Grandpa?
Mm-hmm.
That seems like your kind of
Aye,
hype.
Johnny Knoxville still does his stuff. I think Bam Margera, was he not wanting to make like another sort of Jackass thing for...
Did he
what
know,
was the
like,
guy that died?
did-
Ryan Dunn.
Aye.
Was he the one that died?
Aye. Did
I
he
think he
not
was
get
trying to
like
make a
super
film
into
for him.
drink and drugs and that?
Oh yeah,
Bam.
he took it really hard because
Yeah.
that was like his best pal.
And then he
Like,
was,
growing
shit.
up.
But Dirty Sanchez was as manky as fuck. That was as bad as it got.
My auntie went into labour watching that. She thought she'd pissed herself with laughing, and it wasn't. It was her waters breaking.
Dirty Sanchez, man.
Jesus.
They were funny as fuck. You know, them's like an accountant now or something.
Aye.
Aye, another one's a yoga instructor or some shit like that.
Oh,
You tired, son?
I'm fucking shattered, man. I'm shattered.
All this hard work you've been doing, looking at news stories and that.
Fucking
Getting us things to
running
talk
hills
about.
today, man.
Been right then, Joe Rogan.
I was, mate. Joe Rogan.
No,
was
you
serious.
weren't. You took a leisurely stroll up the hill, then jumped
Jumped
off
off
it with a
it.
parachute.
No, you should have seen it, man. The fucking there was like
Well, I
massive
didn't, so I
holes in the
didn't
ground
believe
in that. Couldn't you see where you were stepping? Had like false
Get a
flares.
light. You know what I mean?
It was daylight. It's called the sun. Yeah.
There's not really much here that I think would be fun for you to.
Who invented the fucking
I'm done with inventors, mate.
the cup? Ken, the cup and the string. Who invented
The what?
that?
The what?
What, the Tom and Jerry cartoon fucking telephone? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, that works.
No, it doesn't.
Aye, it does. Have you not tried it at scale? Like
No.
primary scale? That's what
It
we
does
did.
work.
Does
We
work.
done that.
A
Aye.
cup on a string.
Aye, it
Aye,
works.
2 cups
Have it
connected
tight.
to each other by string. It does. You couldn't
You're
hear
talking shit.
I'm not, it
It
does work.
It does work.
Whoever's listening,
Aye.
get
It
yourself.
might work if you're both in the same fucking room.
No.
Aye, it doesn't.
And you're
aye, it doesn't-
obviously I can fucking hear because you're saying it and I can hear across
It's
the
the
fucking
vibrations through the string.
Aye, it's a vibration through the
Is it
string comes through the
room.
cup.
You can hear them from the other side of the room.
No, you can whisper into the cup and you'll hear it in
Pish.
the other cup.
You're a fucking idiot if you
Bish.
didn't ken that.
Aye.
Comment, and just call hog a fucking idiot.
Try
for
it out.
not
Send your
knowing-
videos of you using the fucking.
Who's
Aye.
got to fucking do
2 cups
that?
and
I'll do
strings.
that. I'll go on him and do that.
I thought you were going to the pub yourself.
Well, I am. I'll do
I
that.
date in the
I'll
pub.
get drunk first, and then I'll leave the wee cup at home, and I'll run a string through.
Why the fuck would you even bother? Like you don't have a phone these
funny.
days. What are you doing?
I need to get a picture of Dick for his birthday.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate
No.
Try to get a wee sneaky in though, where he's like looking ugly as fuck.
What do you think about the JFK assassination, Banjo?
Mate, you've asked me that.
Have I?
Aye.
Mm.
Fuck. I feel like we're kind of drying up here, boys.
We're
I think we'll
kind of
maybe
struggling here.
Aye.
We've been gone for about an hour.
Aye,
and
we'll just cut it at an hour
I wonder if I've got
because
any
this
stories.
is fucking.
Have I got any last stories?
Why don't you take a
Why
note of some
don't
of your
you
stories?
actually come with a
And-
fucking news story?
I'm not feeding this podcast the fucking.
Why
bullshit
don't
it needs.
you think about your stories, note them down on your phone, and we'll talk about them next Sunday. How's that?
Sounds good.
Are you
Oh, I
paragliding
should,
next
I should
Sunday?
fucking. You do a shout out for Sad Cat Collective for doing that fucking picture. Looks brilliant.
Oh, aye. I've wondered what the fuck you were talking about there. I was like, what? Aye. Thanks very much to Sean, by the way. Check out our Instagram. He done like a couple of new images and stuff for us. Super fucking talented artist. Get onto his Instagram. Check out some of his stuff. You can find him at Sad Cat Collective. Fucking good guy.
Yeah, it's good.
I like Bubba. I've got a lot of time for Bubba.
I never knew it was Bort's brother, man.
Aye.
Aye.
Legend, like.
He's a fucking hero. But I think that'll about do us because I feel like we're kind of drying up here, so we can have a fuck about wait and day and edit
Aye, I'm going to have to.
because like this is dragging a wee bit. It's like
Aye.
sandpaper across your baz. The
Even the fucking end. The outro.
I'll be fair. I'm sitting here. I'm like I'm just wanting my dinner now. I just want to have my dinner, play Pokemon.
What
for
was
an
in the
hour,
oven, by the way?
And
Smelled good, like.
I'm having a food roast, mate.
Oh yeah.
Aye. I've got a jam roly-poly and custard there and all.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to fucking smash that. So do your outro, Banjo. Go.
If you could do me a massive favour, going into our Instagram and that, fuck everything else, Ken. Just follow the Instagram. I get a notification. The boys are looking at me like I'm a piece of shit, but fuck them because I'm in charge of the Instagram.
This is how we usually look at you.
I know, but I get a notification if I'm at work, if I'm at home, I'm sleeping, I'll wake up, get a notification like, oh, so-and-so's followed you. I'm like, nice one, you're a fucking legend. Thank you. So I appreciate every cunt that follows me. Sorry, and the podcast, whatever. No bothered, but sound. But just make sure you hit the like button for our YouTube and just share it. Tell your pals and that. Tell your pals what you didn't like and be like, hey, listen to this podcast and that. It's well good, Ken. Ruin an hour and a half of their day. Just send them it. So what else is there? Share, comment. Turn your notifications on for it and that. So I keep having folk comment to me and that, but like, oh, it's not loaded yet. And I was like, it fucking is, Ken. Just turn your notifications on. You'll get a notification when it's up, rather than fucking pestering me. But it sound. Aye. I don't know where was I going with this? I'm saying.
I've no fucking idea.
Saying bye, wasn't I? Aye. So just fucking do what you do. Hit the like button. Come on, it's not that hard. Ken, it's not that hard to just fucking hit the like button. Ken, didn't he sit and fucking spend an hour and a half if you're at your work listening to us talking shit and then not be bothered to hit that like button?
It helps it a lot.
It does, like.
It's fucking ignorant.
He's a fucking selfish if he's done it. And I notice I can see the folk
bag if you didn't.
So I just fucking have we got Facebook?
Aye.
Barely. Barely we got Facebook, but follow that too. Okay, and just share our shit and
it's where most of the viewers come Facebook.
Is it?
Aye.
Spotify. I'm not in charge of that, so it's not as popping. Okay, so
it's not got 3 shit pictures of a pub on it.
Pictures is for fucking Sad Collective, so you fucked that up.
No, you posted that Pearl Harbor bullshit you were talking about last week.
Aye, but that was relating to this, wasn't it? Last week's. No, when was it?
Aye.
Anyway.
Ken, what? Who gives a fuck? So, we'll see you all next week, guys, because this outro's lasting longer than the podcast. So, we'll see you all later. Have a lovely weekend.
Remember, Banjo loves you.